All right, Lab Conduct, episode 2. Let's hope this one is at least a little bit more gentle. Look around, go to, and open are your friends. Oh, is it the same intro every time? Oh, that's unfortunate. I wonder if they sold this like episodically originally. That I don't remember off the top of my head. But like, we get this jam and synth soundtrack, so I guess I can't be too upset. Stories Untold. Ooh, all right.
Subject 12/19/86/23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, assisted by Dr. Williams, and in the lab itself, our volunteer, Mr. Asian. We have artifact 23 in the chamber, recovered from crash site B. At the moment it appears inert, showing no signs of activity.
The U.S. Department of Experimental Sciences.
For each stage will come through to your terminal, and we need you to follow them exactly. Now, some of this may be unfamiliar, so always reference the manual on your terminal for guides on calibration and procedure.
Okay.
Once you've calibrated equipment to match our brief, the green light will flash, allowing you to trigger the experiment. One last thing. Ensure that any equipment non-essential to the current experiment is switched off. You cannot proceed until your calibration matches ours.
Follow the provided experiment brief exactly. Note details. Oh, come on. I wanted to watch the rest of that. Hit me with an H. Press the keys bracketed in the top menu to move between pages. Press tab to roll over to the test chamber. At the chamber, use your mouse to select and interact. What am I even looking at? Okay, so we have all kinds of stuff. We have a lab. Oh yeah, the drill press. We got a camcorder. Apparently whatever the artifact is, it's in this chamber. I don't know, we got all kinds of stuff going on. Okay. Experiment, internal analysis. Subject J1986-MEM, 1986 again, is enclosed in solid outer layers. X-ray the artifact to determine its internal structure. All right, so we have an X-ray. Camera, monitor set to X-ray, charge CC86 X-ray device. We need the R3, which is an RGB full color, infrared, and the X-ray mode. Okay, so the monitor needs to be set to X-ray, which is the half circle. So monitor R3, was that correct? No, R3 is the RGB. X-ray, okay. This is so wild. We need to charge the CC86 X-ray device. The camera needs to be turned on as well. Okay, awaiting X-ray data. CC86, that's that one there. Okay. It is charging. And then the sync master light has turned green.
Okay, good work.
What the
X-ray
fuck?
is coming through now. There's no visible damage to the surrounding organic material. No signs of activity either. All output is flatlined. Okay, let's begin.
Yeah, he said organic material. That's exactly what he said. Okay, new experimental task. Surface reaction attempt. Demonstrate the effects of laser light on the object. Try using a low-powered red laser to begin with. Concentrated laser. Okay. So we need the monitor set to RGB. It's a fucking heart. Oh, I don't need you charging. I lied about that. Can I turn you off? We don't need the camera. That can't be right. We should need the camera. Okay. The LZR2 light generator, and we need the wavelength set. We're gonna try it at 650. That's this guy. 650. Okay, yeah, so they did want the camera on. That's just kind of a foregone conclusion at this point.
No reaction from first stage. Let's try high frequency.
Now we want to use a green laser. Okay. That was 510. This is so wild.
Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again.
Okay. We're going blue. Strap in, everybody. We're going blue. 455. I think it is a heart. Yeah, that's what we were talking about. It looks very much like a heart. And it's funny. I got to assume it's intentional. They have you start in the X-ray so that you can't really tell what it is. And then just like I did when I switched over, that freaked the hell out of me. All right, blue laser.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable. There's no activity registering in the core. It's possibly damaged.
What?
Push further.
No, let's not push further. What is wrong with you? Test the acoustic resonance properties of the object. Begin with generating a 250 hertz sine wave with amplifier gain set to 1. All right, so let's see. First things first, and power you down. Yeah, it's just a loose heart. You know, everyone's got a lab heart that they got from a crash site. Signal generator. So we want a sine wave on the signal generator. So first of all, turn it on. Sine wave. And then we wanted what? 250 hertz. Hang on, let me make sure I got that correct. Experiments. 250 hertz. Okay. And then amplifier 1, right? Yeah. All right, amplifier gain. How do I set the amplifier gain? $250 hertz. Is this the amplifier gain? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Oh, I don't even want to do this. Okay. What is this?
It's not much of a response. Updating the experiment now.
Okay. Increase the frequency to 500 and the amplifier gain to 5. Jesus, you guys not big on incremental changes, huh? We're just going whole hog. All right, 500. Here we go.
Seeing some fluctuations in activity. Should we increase? Is there risk of damage? What about volunteer?
I don't like this.
Okay, we're going to push further. I'm running out of time. Let's switch around.
What? All right, square wave, maintaining other current setups. No, we should stop.
Seeing good activity on this side. Seeing definite spikes in movement.
But should you see movement?
Might seem uncomfortable or dangerous, but you need to trust us and keep going.
I don't trust them, but we will keep going. Maintain gain and square wave, but we want to bring the waveform up to 1 kilohertz. Okay. This seems like a horrible idea. Oh, I'm so afraid of like a jump scare. Oh my god, this is awful.
Full activity registering. We did it. Can you hear it?
Exploderated.
You've made excellent progress. You're doing great. Now we need you to stay calm. And
Pop goes the heart.
as we go through these next steps. We're going to attempt to alleviate some of this discomfort.
I wasn't as uncomfortable as he thinks I was until he insinuated that I was uncomfortable. The protective casing is off. Proceed to drill the surface. The fuck?
How do you feel?
Yeah, exactly. There was the sphere inside the heart.
Take a few moments, and when you're ready, we'll continue.
What is in here? Make contact with the artifact. Open the test chamber. Switch the drill on. I want to read these other ones. Use safety goggles and gloves at all times. Do not leave the container unattended during experimentation. It is dangerous to handle any items within the container. Please ensure your next of kin is updated at HR. As per our agreement, follow all instructions exactly. I mean, this is against the safety procedures. Turn on the camera. I think everything is fucked. Yeah. The power doesn't work for anything. Okay, here we go.
Stay calm. You're doing fine. Don't be afraid. I'm sorry to have to do this, but we have to know.
Strobe warning. Close your eyes if you're strobe sensitive.
But you can do this. It's time to remember. Don't try to speak. Stay calm. You're a proxy now. You have a connection to the entity's inner core.
What the fuck?
It's like a conscious black box. It can show you its memories. Look into it. The visions will translate onto the screen to be something that you can understand, that you can play out.
Is it gonna shove itself into you? I don't know what it's doing, but it's not great. New data connection ready. What the fuck? You wake up in the cryopod, struggling against gravity. You force yourself up. Impact into the planet's surface has torn a hole in the ship hull. Poisonous atmosphere spills into your craft.
Work your way through.
You are in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Yeah, at least make it take me to Golden Corral first. Oh, it needs a new heart? That's a creepy thought, Afterlife. Look around. Bless you. The craft is broken beyond repair. There is wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight, and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Read terminal. Memory action unavailable. Okay, let's see. Get up. Leave. Go back. Look is what we just did to get this. There's wreckage all around. An airlock door is locked tight and the computer terminal adjacent blinks. Push terminal. Look terminal. The monitor blinks, demanding attention. The system looks usable. Use system. You tap at the screen and the airlock door sputters to life, slowly opening with a horrendous noise. The ship powers down to silence, having spent the last of the reserves. It's so unnerving to do this with the fucking orb staring at my face. It's right here. It's so intense. Okay. Exit airlock.
This organ was taken from what we think was the leader.
It's like an exposed boob, you can't ignore it.
There's more detail here, less hazy.
Okay.
Lean in, see what else it hides.
We're going in for more. Sorry in advance, everyone. This shit can't be good for my brain. You squeeze through the damaged airlock and fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Every breath brings pain to your chest.
This is incredible. How are we getting all of this? It's describing the moment we found the ship. Mr. Asian, please continue.
You look around to see you are surrounded by mangled metal. Bright lights pour through every gap in the surrounding wreckage. Look around. A crash site. Smoke billows from the downed ship. Exterior lights flicking on and off. Wreckage surrounds you. Looking upwards, you see unfamiliar star patterns. Walk away. Unavailable. Get up. Destroy humans. Destroy Earth. Look at stars. You don't recognize any of the star patterns above you. Leave wreckage. Look at wreckage. Wreckage surrounds you. Some of this metal will have to be moved in order to free yourself. Move metal. With every ounce of your remaining strength, you move away enough of the wreckage for you to carefully crawl through. The lights that surrounded you now attack your senses. Look at lights. You squint at the light, trying to shield your visor lens at the same time. It is a circle of artificial lights set up around you to illuminate the crash site in the darkness. Behind them, an army of people, all staring. One figure steps out, a silhouette, and walks towards you. Look at figure. The silhouette is bipedal and bulky. Some sort of mask covers its face. It beckons you to approach. Approach figure.
Your heart rate is elevated, but you're doing well.
Yeah, no shit, my heart rate's elevated.
Very few of our test subjects ever make it this far. You should be proud of yourself.
If they've done this before, why was this thing still in a heart? Wouldn't a previous experiment have done away with that? We awake. The room is silent only for the quiet hum of equipment and occasional machine beep. Your touch isn't yours. We are all as one. We move together in unison. We are in a bed, in a small and artificially lit room with a single door. There is some sort of writing pinned to the wall. Adjacent is a display monitor with wires that drape across the room and into our chest. They have tortured us.
Whose memories are these? When did this happen?
Read writing. What up, Schneider with the boo? Symbols seem to indicate where on our body they had to cut. We've been butchered and maimed over and over. Look at monitor. The screen didn't give anything away. Flashing symbols and what could be numbers and rhythm. Pull out wires. That's what everyone does in a hospital sequence, right?
What just happened? What's that alarm?
There's been a disconnection in quarantine lab 15.
Find out what's going on.
We yank at the wires protruding from our chest. Together, we all scream in pain. This action sets off an alarm echoing loudly down the adjacent corridor. We are in a bed in a small artificially lit room with a single door. Exit room.
Doc, specimen 20 has left lab 15. It's on the move.
My God. That vision. It's not a memory, it's happening right now. Mr. Asian, I need you to stop what you're doing, please.
I mean, I think this is in for a penny, in for a pound. Is this kind of like write your own story? No, this particular part of it is kind of playing out that, but it's like a neat little anthology of 4 kind of creepypasta style text adventures. And so far it's been way creepier than I would have imagined. Okay. Cool. I got the vision. Thank you, Terror Sphere. Through the door, we find ourselves in an empty room with a device on the table. It looks familiar. They don't know how it works, but this host does. The door closes behind us, and a lock clamps shut. We are alone / together. It is some sort of preparation room. There are markings on more sheets with a door and a window on one side. The door we came through has been locked shut, and the other door had an orange alarm light above it. In the center of the room, a table holding only a small device taken from your/it/my/our ship. SCP things, kind of. These would all definitely fall into kind of an SCP style of creepypasta. Look at device. It was an access code terminal for a wide connection, allowing commanders to commandeer other hosts. Only you/I/we have access to these codes. It's time to use them. Use codes.
What is that? We haven't seen that before.
The fuck?
What is it doing?
It's using the tool we recovered from the crash site. It's in our systems. It's sending something across the network. It's broadcasting.
Mr. Asian, please. We deeply regret what we have put you through, but please understand it was for the greater good. We have to know more. Rebelling now could be catastrophic. You don't know what this might do to you in the long run.
So there's not matches afterlife, because the one that's on the left isn't present in the grouping on the right. So the ones that are here, I see some of them in the monitor. So like this guy's here, that guy's here, this is this guy again. Figure 8. Hang on, let me try this. Figure 8. This guy. Figure 8. This guy. No. That's certainly what it looks like though, isn't it? At least in this grouping right here. Can he tell me more maybe? Ooh, he can. Oh God. Really? You guys want me to decipher this? All right, so that is the figure 8. That one's correct. I think this one's that guy. Yeah, it's definitely, it's intense, so it's hard, and I don't want anyone to have to try and stare at this secondhand. It might be that one. No, it looks like it's got like a Y. Yeah, okay. It's a lot of strobe. I'm very sorry to anyone watching it that's having a hard time with it. All right, and then this is this guy. There we go. That was bananas.
They're all free. They're converging. It's over.
What the fuck? That's a lot of balls.
Mr. Asian, please don't do this. We mean you. We mean them no harm. Please don't do something you'll regret. Wait. One day, Mr. Asian, this will haunt you.
The fuck? That's wild. I did it. I did it. We set the energy course free, and I think they murdered a government facility. All right, good work out there, lab conduct.